Real treat tonight, and a real blessing. But we want to worship the Lord in our tithes and offerings before we... A time of praise and worship tonight. Some people have referred to it as a performance, but they don't look at it that way. They're not here to entertain. They're not here to perform. They're here for one reason only, and that's to minister and to lift up Jesus. You know, Jesus says if we lift Him up, all men will be drawn nigh unto Him. And that's what these young people are wanting to do tonight, is just to lift Jesus up. So I ask you to be in prayer for them as they come tonight. This group started some time ago, and last year they went around doing a lot of tours throughout the country. They were in Arizona, went out there to minister. They ministered to a lot of churches around this area. They were well received everywhere they went. A lot of people were won into the kingdom. Not long ago, we went to visit a church just near here, to a Methodist church, and these young people went over there that night to visit, to worship, or to present worship to that church. And as we went, we were telling them we don't know how many people are going to be there to see it. It might not be very many. There might be a lot. But however many is there is the ones that God wants you to minister to. That night, it was just to their youth group, and only 15 of their young people showed up. And at first sight, it was kind of disappointing to put together this whole worship time and all the trouble that they'd gone to and everything for only 15 people. But yet they went in there that night, and they just really danced and sang and just put their whole heart into it, just as if there was thousands of people there watching them. And because of that, out of those 15 young people that were there, 10 of them were saved that night. And I just think that no matter, so it doesn't matter the number of people that are there, it's the quality. And they're here to minister to you tonight, and it doesn't matter who you are or what your level is with God tonight. If you open your heart and you allow it, these young people will minister to you. Last year, as they were touring around the country, they had a theme, and the theme was what is the answer? What is the answer to drug abuse? What is the answer to peer pressure that's put on kids in school? What is the answer to the non-Christian kids out there that they're putting pressure on them to do the things of the world? What is the answer? This year, they have found the answer. Their theme this year is the answer is love. And so I present to you Hearts of Fire.
Dancing had not love, I'd be just a terrible sounding gong or a clanging cymbal.
What are you talking about?
If I had the gift of prophecy, and if I knew all knowledge and all mysteries, and if I had faith that could move mountains, but had not love, I'm absolutely nothing.
You mean if I give all I possess to the poor, if I was burned alive for preaching the gospel, but didn't have love, I would be nothing?
That's right.
Well then, what exactly is love?
Well, love is patient and kind. It doesn't envy or boast. It's not proud. It's never rude or self-seeking. It's not easily angered. Love keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always believes in the best, hopes, and understands.
Love will never fail. And where there are prophecies, they will cease. And where there are tongues, they will be still. And where there is knowledge, it will just pass away.
And now we only know and prophesy in part. But when perfection comes, the imperfect will just disappear.
It's like this. When I was a kid, I thought, talked, and reasoned as a kid does. But when I grew up, I put all those childish things behind me.
For now, what we see is such a poor reflection of what's to come. But then we shall see it as clear as face to face.
Now I only know in part, but then I shall fully know,